They carved stone with a precision we struggle to replicate. They moved monoliths heavier than modern cranes can handle. And they aligned their cities and temples to celestial events with an accuracy that rivals today's instruments. Across continents and civilizations, we find remnants of a knowledge we can't fully explain, fragments of ancient technology scattered like breadcrumbs across history. The term ancient technology might conjure images of crude tools and simple mechanisms. But in truth, what we discover beneath the sands of Egypt, in the highlands of Peru, or within the jungles of Cambodia, hints at something far more advanced, something that challenges our understanding of the ancient world. At the heart of the Giza Plateau lies the Great Pyramid of Khufu. Built over 4,500 years ago, this monument is more than a tomb. The limestone casing stones, now mostly missing, were polished to reflect sunlight like a mirror. The interior chambers align with stellar constellations. And the base of the pyramid, astonishingly, is leveled to within less than an inch. Modern engineers admit that replicating such a structure with today's tools and constraints would be an extraordinary feat. But Egypt is just the beginning. In Puma Punku, Bolivia, the ruins of a megalithic temple complex lie shattered across the Altiplano. Some of the stone blocks here weigh over 100 tons and were transported from quarries miles away. More puzzling still are the cuts, grooves and holes that appear to have been made using high-speed machinery. Some surfaces are as smooth as polished metal. To many, it looks as though these stones were shaped using tools far beyond the capabilities of a Bronze Age culture. Then there's the Antikythera mechanism, discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece in 1901. This compact device, often called the world's first analog computer, dates back to around 100 BCE. With over 30 bronze gears and a complex system of dials, it could predict eclipses, track the movements of planets, and mark the timing of Olympic Games. For decades, it was dismissed as a hoax. But modern imaging has confirmed its function, and left us wondering, how did the ancient Greeks acquire such intricate mechanical knowledge, and what else might they have built that we've yet to uncover? In India, ancient Sanskrit texts known as the Vimanas describe flying chariots powered by mercury engines. While most historians consider these tales mythological, some engineers have pointed out that the propulsion concepts described are eerily similar to early jet propulsion theories. The Baghdad battery, an artifact from Parthian Iraq dating to around 200 BCE, features a clay jar with a copper cylinder and an iron rod. When filled with an acidic liquid like vinegar or lemon juice, it produces a small electric current. Was this an accidental discovery? A religious device? Or a forgotten glimpse into ancient electrochemistry? Skeptics argue that many of these examples are misinterpretations, that we're projecting modern biases onto ancient achievements. And in many cases, that may be true. But the precision, the mathematics, the astronomical alignments, these are not coincidences. They are the fingerprints of minds far more advanced than we often give them credit for. What's perhaps most mysterious is not the technology itself, but the silence that followed. So many of these capabilities, stone-cutting techniques, complex machines, architectural genius, seem to vanish without a trace, as if some vast knowledge was lost or deliberately erased. Civilizations rise and fall, but their tools and wisdom rarely disappear so completely. Maybe we're looking at the past with the wrong eyes. Maybe these aren't anomalies, but the remnants of a legacy we barely understand. And maybe, just maybe, we haven't uncovered all that lies beneath the dust. Because for every mystery we solve, two more questions seem to rise in its place, quietly reminding us that history still holds its secrets.